Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you a bit of the equities I'm invested in and a couple of assets and cryptocurrencies that I'm looking at as well. So in terms of equities, I'm in Coke for the dividend yield and because of its kind of the setup it has on the long term. Let's see if we can find the chart, pull it up. Alright, so we'd have to go into a longer time frame, the weekly, to see something nice here. Let me see. So here in the weekly, we can see a clear uptrend, right? And currently we're in a consolidation phase. So I'm in around 42, 43 average. We came down to as low as 41, 41.50, 41.40. I'm holding it right now. Maybe end of year we see us trying to retest the highs of 48, 47. So I'll take I'll take a few dividend payouts, sure, wait it out. Yeah, that's it. So now let's look at Broadcom. So Broadcom is a holding I have for the long term and one that I'm very passionate about. So AVGO I think is a buy below 240. Anything below 240, you're getting it at a discount in my opinion. Because of market conditions this past beginning of the year, we did come down to 222, low 220s. If you were to kind of swing trade this on the technicals, you'd look at 218 as a stop below 220-ish. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, if you were just a technical trader, a swing trader, below 218 would be a good stop. So we came pretty close to it. I was a bit worried. I knew I was going to hold through it. And, we're back retesting highs. Shorter term, we are in a bit of we're retesting highs. If we can stay above this moving average, 250, we should be good. Right now the market's red, so a lot of things are down in my portfolio and in the whole market overall. So let's see AMD quickly. So AMD, my first entry was around $11, I think over here. Sure enough, market conditions push it down. We go as low as $9. My stop was 9. Final hard stop was $9. It looked like we were gonna touch it, I ended up selling it at around 13, selling my entire position because, let's see if we can zoom in here a bit. Initially we broke above that trend line, right? And we ended up coming back down below 13, which was for me a big resistance and a big support. As soon as we came below it, I've been holding it for so long. Let's see. Yeah, and I've been holding it for maybe, I think in November, December. It's not that long, but 5 months, 4 months felt like a while for me. So I took profit around 13. Sure enough, it was a washout. Came back up, and now we went above the previous high of 1565, but very choppy up here. So I was looking to get in above the previous high of 1565, but again, a choppy setup. Once we went slightly above it, 20 cents, came back down a whole dollar, made a new high 17, consolidating again. So it was a good setup. It was a good trade to make down here at $9, $10. Since I'm here, let's look at Binance Coin. So Binance Coin is the exchange coin for the Binance exchange, right? So I only see upside for this investment, and I see it as kind of a safer investment. There's usually not much volatility in this, but depending on how the overall cryptocurrency market is, there can be more movement. Um, so Binance Coin is consistently burning some of their coins, so decreasing the supply in the market, which inherently increases the value of each coin since there's less. Um, it's an exchange. It's up right up there, number two in my opinion, with Coinbase. So Coinbase, Binance. Binance has way more coins, way more currencies. They have more features on their exchange. I see upside in it. So I got in. I looked at this trend line to see if we could hold above. We did. I got in around 12. In a previous video, you guys saw my entry, 12. We broke above this, so I'm looking to retest the previous highs of around 25, 26, and I think it can happen for sure. Another one that I got in recently, a bit of a swing trade. Let's see if it pops up here. Doesn't, but it's CNSL, or I'm sorry, CSNL. Yes. So Consolidated Communications Group, so CNSL, that's what it is. Consolidated Communications, it's I believe it's like a cable company. This for me was more of a technical setup that a friend of mine notified me of. Extremely oversold because of a couple really bad ERs. And what really caught my eye was the dividend yield because of such a big drop. It was giving out a consistent dividend yield of 38 cents at $30. It drops down to 9, I believe it touched 9 something, or low tens, still giving out the same dividend yield of 38 cents, making it around 13-14% dividend yield. So I got in literally 2 weeks ago, 2, at around 11, yeah, the lows of 11. Very small size, 100 shares. I was debating as to whether I should just kind of load up and long term to have a 14% dividend yield is, it's a good incentive. It's a good investment, but obviously there are risks. The ER hasn't been coming up very well, but cash flow is still good enough for the company to continue giving out this dividend yield. So it ended up breaking out a little sooner than I expected. We expected to hit the 50 day exponential moving average at around $14. We expected to test, consolidate a bit, break above, and let me see if I can pull up another indicator, the 200. That's strange. Okay, just not working out right now. Let me see if with that I can pull it out. Nope. Okay, so it's not working right now, but we're looking at 14 shorter term. I am looking to possibly load up again around lows of 12, high 11s. Maybe we do retest the low of 10 and 11. I'm looking see if you guys see this. This candle ended up touching a high of 1335. This is at 1337, came back down. So we could see a similar setup where hit resistance and come back down, kind of trade sideways, retest lows, 1040-ish, 1031. we could see kind of a similar setup, but this is a nice 14, 13% dividend yield. That's what's so appealing to me. It's a nice technical setup. If you were to set a stop, your hard stop would be, you could do a low of 1031 or even go further back and set a hard stop at, let's see, you'd set it at, that's 919. I would set it at 9, sorry, yeah, you know, $8, $9 as a hard final stop. I don't think it would touch that, but if it did, that's a nice setup. That's a nice risk reward. Yeah. So that's what I'm currently watching. That's what I'm invested in, and that's what I am currently in. So thank you.